Alice Munro, a comprehensive biography of the Canadian short story writer. Early life and beginnings. Alice Munro, one of the most revered short story writers of her time, was born on July 10, 1931, in Wingham, Ontario, Canada. Born as Alice Ann Laidlaw, she was the daughter of Robert Eric Laidlaw, a fox and mink farmer, and Anne Clark Laidlaw, a school teacher. Growing up in rural Ontario during the Great Depression, Munro's early life was marked by financial hardship and the often stark realities of farm life. This backdrop would later deeply influence her writing, imbuing her stories with the themes of small-town life, complex family dynamics, and the quiet struggles of everyday existence. From an early age, Munro exhibited a keen interest in literature. She began writing as a teenager, crafting her first short stories while attending Wingham District High School. Her passion for storytelling was further nurtured when she received a scholarship to study English and journalism at the University of Western Ontario in 1949. It was here that she wrote her first published story, The Dimensions of a Shadow, which appeared in the student literary magazine. Marriage and early career. In 1951, while still at university, Alice married James Munro, a fellow student. The couple moved to Vancouver, British Columbia, where Alice continued to write while also managing household responsibilities and raising their three daughters, Sheila, Jenny, and Andrea. This period of her life was characterized by a delicate balancing act between her domestic duties and her literary ambitions. Despite the challenges, Munro's writing flourished. In 1963, the family moved to Victoria, British Columbia, where Alice and James opened a bookstore, Munro's Books. The store became a local literary hub and provided Munro with the opportunity to immerse herself further in the literary world. It was also during this time that she began to receive recognition for her short stories, which were published in various Canadian literary journals. Her first collection of short stories, Dance of the Happy Shades, was published in 1968 and won the Governor-General's Award, Canada's most prestigious literary prize. This early success established Munro as a significant new voice in Canadian literature and marked the beginning of a prolific and acclaimed literary career. Rise to literary fame. The 1970s and 1980s were a period of immense productivity and critical acclaim for Alice Munro. After her divorce from James Munro in 1972, she returned to Ontario and later married Gerald Fremlin, a geographer. The couple settled in Clinton, Ontario, where Munro continued to write and publish. Her subsequent collections, including Lives of Girls and Women, 1971, Something I've Been Meaning to Tell You, 1974, and Who Do You Think You Are, 1978, further cemented her reputation as a master of the short story form. Who Do You Think You Are, published as The Beggar Maid in the United States, earned her a second Governor-General's Award. Munro's stories are renowned for their psychological depth and complexity. Often set in small towns in Ontario, they explore themes such as identity, relationships, and the passage of time. Her characters are richly drawn, and her narratives frequently feature unexpected twists and profound insights into human nature. Munro's writing style, characterized by its clarity, precision, and understated elegance, has been compared to that of Anton Chekhov, one of her major influences. International acclaim and later works. By the 1990s, Alice Munro had achieved international acclaim. Her collections, including The Progress of Love, 1986, Friend of My Youth, 1990, and Open Secrets, 1994, were praised for their narrative innovation and emotional depth. She continued to receive numerous literary awards, including 3 more Governor-General's Awards and the Giller Prize for the Love of a Good Woman. 1998, Munro's work resonated with readers and critics worldwide, and her influence on the short story genre was profound. Her ability to capture the complexities of ordinary lives with grace and insight earned her a devoted following and solidified her status as one of the greatest contemporary writers. In 2009, Munro was awarded the Man Booker International Prize for her lifetime body of work, and in 2013, she received the ultimate recognition when she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. The Nobel Committee praised her as a master of the contemporary short story, highlighting her unparalleled contribution to the genre. Cars, Home, Family, and Friends. Alice Munro led a life that was relatively private, away from the public eye. Known for her humility and modesty, she remained deeply connected to her roots in rural Ontario. Munro's home in Clinton, Ontario, was a place of solace and inspiration, where she spent much of her time writing and reflecting on her life experiences. Her marriage to Gerald Fremlin was a significant source of support and stability. Fremlin, who passed away in 2013, was a constant companion and sounding board for her ideas. Their relationship was marked by mutual respect and a shared love of literature and the Canadian landscape. Munro's family, including her daughters Sheila, Jenny, and Andrea, played an essential role in her life. Despite the demands of her literary career, she remained a devoted mother and grandmother, often drawing inspiration from her family experiences for her stories. Her eldest daughter, Sheila Munro, followed in her mother's footsteps and became a writer, authoring a memoir about her family life titled Lives of Mothers and Daughters, Growing Up with Alice Munro. Munro's circle of friends included many prominent figures in the literary world, such as Margaret Atwood, another iconic Canadian writer, and various other authors, editors, and critics who admired her work. Despite her fame, Munro was known for her down-to-earth personality and her genuine interest in the lives and work of others. Munro's car collection was modest, reflecting her unassuming lifestyle. She owned a few reliable vehicles over the years, primarily using them to travel between her home and various literary events. Her love for the scenic beauty of Ontario often led her to explore the countryside, drawing inspiration from the landscapes and communities she encountered. Death and net worth. Alice Munro passed away on May 13, 2024, at the age of 92, in Port Hope, Ontario. Her death marked the end of an era for Canadian literature and left a profound void in the literary community. The cause of her death was reported to be natural causes, reflecting a life well lived and dedicated to the art of storytelling. At the time of her death, Alice Munro's net worth was estimated to be around $5 million. This wealth was accumulated through her successful literary career, including book sales, royalties, and various literary awards. Despite her financial success, Munro remained grounded and continued to live a relatively simple life, focusing on her writing and her family. Legacy. Alice Munro's legacy is monumental. Her contribution to the short story genre is unparalleled, and her influence extends far beyond the borders of Canada. Munro's stories, with their intricate characterizations and profound insights into human nature, have left an indelible mark on readers and writers alike. Her ability to capture the essence of small-town life and the complexities of personal relationships with such precision and empathy has earned her a place among the greatest writers of the 20th and 21st centuries. Munro's work continues to be studied, celebrated, and cherished, ensuring that her impact on literature will endure for generations to come. Conclusion. Alice Munro's life and career were a testament to the power of storytelling. From her early days in rural Ontario to becoming a Nobel laureate, Munro's journey was marked by resilience, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to her craft. Her stories, rich in detail and emotional depth, offer a window into the human experience, capturing the beauty and complexity of ordinary lives. In remembering Alice Munro, we celebrate not only her literary achievements, but also her humility, her generosity, and her profound understanding of the human condition. Her legacy will continue to inspire and resonate, reminding us of the timeless power of a well-told story. Don't forget to subscribe the channel or press the bell icon to update the latest news. Thanks you for watching the whole video.